Paddy's review, my review of last weekend's Premier League games, starting the early kickoff on Saturday. Another impressive win for Arsenal. They're on a brilliant run at the moment. Like, as gas of the three games, everybody was saying that Tete should have been gone, but he's really transformed Arsenal the last few weeks and months. Saka and Smith Rowe at the heart of everything good for Arsenal again. Them two players are unbelievable. At the back, Gabriel and Ben White is becoming a rock solid partnership, and Ramsdale made some unbelievable saves in the match, which won Arsenal the game. So good win for Arsenal. Leicester played well, but just not clinical enough in the final third to score, especially in the second half. I think Rodgers would be disappointed that they weren't able to get results, especially being at home. But good win for Arsenal. They're really on the up at the moment. 3 o'clock matches. Burnley get their fourth win of the season. Chris Wood is an important player for them, and Sean Dyche needs to get him scoring goals if they want to stay up this season. Brilliant comeback by Brighton at Anfield. I thought the most important thing was that the Liverpool got a goal to allowed was 2-0. I think that was a turning point for the match because Brighton believed that they could still get something in the match, and a brilliant comeback. Graham Potter has done an unbelievable job with Brighton, and they've started the season brilliantly. Trossard is one of Brighton's best players, so a good draw for Brighton, but Jurgen Klopp would be disappointed that to go 2-0 up and they weren't able to see it out. So, that's something that Liverpool need to work on because you can't afford to be dropping points, especially in the title race. Talking about dropping points, Man City at home against Crystal Palace. You think this is formality, but fair play to Palace, outstanding again. And like in the last few weeks, they have been very unlucky, but this weekend they weren't. They were brilliant. Wilfred Zaha scores 50 goals in the Premier League, brilliant achievement, and Conor Gallagher impresses again. He's been a brilliant signing for them. A great win for Palace, but for City, you talking about turning points. They scored a goal when it was 1-0, and then it was chalked off a VAR. If that counted, I think Palace would have cracked. So things like that. And I'm not sure whether Laporte was a red card. A bit harsh, to be honest, but that's when you don't have a striker. There's certain games where you need to set the forward to score goals, and that's where City might struggle this season because they don't have someone that can put the ball in the back of the net, a natural finisher. They're brilliant attacking players, but still think they're missing a goal scorer, especially when you play the mid-table teams at home. Chelsea impress again. Thomas Tuchel will be delighted that all his players can chip in with goals. This weekend, Reece James scoring twice, Jorginho from the penalty spot. So he'll be delighted that all his players are chipping in. Good win for Chelsea, but Newcastle show again that whoever takes over as the manager has a massive job on his hands. I think they'll do well to stay up this season. They haven't been great at all so far this season. Watford Southampton. Everybody thought last week, Watford win. That'll be formality at home to Southampton, but brilliant win for Southampton. Ralph Hazelhoughton has done a brilliant job with them over the last few years. Like, you look at all the players that Southampton continue to lose year in, year out, and they still manage to get results and stay up. It's just an unbelievable achievement. 5:30 Saturday, Spurs and Man United. An improved performance by Man United, but the frustrating thing is why can't they not do that on a consistent basis? There's no point just playing one match well and then playing 5 or 6 poor. So why are they inconsistent? You look at the weekend, they played 3 at the back. Why did not go to that earlier on the season? Cavani up front Ronaldo. Why did not try that earlier on? Cavani showed that he's lethal, he's brilliant. Talking about natural finishers, he's one of them. Ronaldo, actually played well in the match. He scored a goal. It was a great goal, great finish, and got an assist. And the big players do need to step up at United, but the inconsistency, is a problem at United, and they need to sort it out because there's no point putting in a performance like last weekend, as good as it was. Why did I play that against Liverpool? You have to be consistent if you want to challenge for top four titles, and that's something United need to work on. But for Spurs, this was Nuno Santos' last game, and I think it was a harsh decision to sack him because he's doing an okay job. Like, it's a step up for him as a manager, and like, I don't think he was doing that badly. I think it was a bit harsh, to be honest. They should have gave him time. Like, if you win one or two games, you're back up to nearly fourth. Like, they're ninth now. So I don't think it was the right decision, to be honest. And on Sunday, Leeds get their first win in a while. Rafinha showed again that he is Leeds' best attacking player. He is brilliant. But for Norwich, the writing is on the wall. They're running out of time, and it'd be interesting to see what their attitude will be this season, the remaining games. And the second match on Sunday, Declan Rice was unbelievable again. The more times I watch him week in, week out, the more times I get annoyed that United didn't sign him in the summer. He's absolutely brilliant. And he's one of the reasons why West Ham are doing so well this season. He's in the form of his life. And plus, David Moyes has really rejuvenated his managerial career. Talking about other players chipping in, he'd be delighted that, Antonio doesn't score and other players still score, like the Bowen, Rice, and the fullback Johnson, so he'd be very happy with his team, and he actually looks confident within himself. And it's a long time since you've seen David Moyes like that. And Monday Night Football, I was delighted to see Raul Jimenez score goals again. Brilliant to see, considering what happened to him last year. So I hope you enjoyed the weekend's action. Thank you.